Awesome. We've got the same character. All right. Good luck, guys. Gonna move you over.
Yep. Good luck, Zoodle.
All right, thanks. Good luck, Bougie. Good luck.
All right, here we go. Let's play some games. Okay. Imbued sword keys on middle square, huh? Is there any synergy there? Loretta Blue Spirit works with Finger Slayer Blade. That could be relevant. Two Remembrance Squares on board. Slow board, though. Definitely a slow board. Two Catacombs, two Cemetery Shades, I guess. Okay. Golden Halberd ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Golden Halberd's pretty good. Is Wet Blades as well? I guess Wet Blades kind of works with imbued sword keys. That's an idea. I'm essentially just forfeiting Limgrave Tree Sentinel here, which I think is fine. Evergails can be kind of fast. Kind of. Watchdog's tree bosses have synergy. It takes a little bit. I guess that has synergy as well, right? But Golden Halberds, I mean, you just take Golden Halberd, right? Like, I don't know. I don't feel like that's much of a consideration. All right. Fucking excuse you, getting message cucked here, dude. 14 dex, 30 strength. Okay. Strength is 11. So we need 3 dex and strength tier in the physic. Yeah. Oh, that's a little bit awkward. Okay. So I guess we can run straight for the physic, I guess, because I need to be able to wield the weapon. Killing Margit is okay as well, just to get closer to one of those 2 remembrance squares.
They sir, but you, I can turning to aid you. You need to the foot. Then summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Oh yeah, the frog helmet kind of fucks with me, doesn't it? Do I need sleep pots? I can't see anything that needs sleep pots. Okay. So yeah, we get this set up. Now I'm trying to decide if I go back to like Limgrave Tree Sentinel +0 if that's not claimed already. I need the strength here anyway. Or is just getting a lead on Liurnia, or perhaps just competing on Liurnia more valuable? I mean, Tree Sentinel actually has like a whole lot of synergy. I think it's worth it. If it's not marked, I'm gonna go back for it. 3 dex levels. Fuck, what am I doing here? Need to get the strength here first. Who's you? Okay, put the strength here in the physic. Okay, well, this is just fucking ugly, dude. Bro. I practiced it as well. Unfortunate. Oh my fucking god, dude. I knew when to dodge at the right time. I don't know, maybe I was like backed up too far or something? Let's make sure we're full health. Fuck. He must be going to Liurnia. Are you serious? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, get the weapon. Okay. There's also crackpots as well, which is a Liurnia thing. I don't hate this idea of like killing Margit. Play for wet blades. Get some runes. Too early? Did I not open ER tool? I don't think I opened ER tool. I said I was going to and then I didn't. Yeah, dude, I don't know what it is, but every time I actually get into a fucking bingo match, I play so much worse. It's annoying, but is what it is, right? Yeah, I mean, I think playing for wet blades can make a good amount of sense. Yeah. But that still requires killing Red Wolf. But, I mean, do you... Killing Red Wolf is more progress. Killing Red Wolf first makes more sense. And I really don't know why. I wouldn't think... It's weird to feel so pressured in this bingo league and not feel pressured in, like, actually facing the opponents in practice. It's strange, but whatever. Cam and Lockdown, thank you guys for the subs. Okay. There's watchdogs on this board. I don't know. Can I make an efficiency play right here? I don't think so. Let's just mark this and let's go kill Red Wolf. Melon is gonna want to talk to me, and that's just gonna have to be what it is, right? We don't go to round table right now. I need to level some Vig, so let's do it.
To determine if you had, it seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering plate. Shall I let my hand share them with me?
Okay. Helze and Kimba, thank you guys for the subs. For imbued sword keys, we mark a fire out here. I mean, how we could even... Nah, going to pick up that first imbued sword key doesn't make sense. Okay. Getting Red Wolf for +4 golden halberd is probably just a good idea. Okay. I also feel like imbued sword keys is kind of like the obvious thing to be going for Zoodle to be setting up. So I feel like I kill Red Wolf and then I maybe go, depending on when this happens. Fuck off. Revenant and Loretta. Loretta matters more as a square. Revenant is faster though. What did I hear right there? No, I didn't. We're gonna pick up the other Somber 3. I didn't open the R tool. God fucking damn it, dude. Okay. Alright, we want to rest and we want to go full red flasks. All right. Homie? Really? I didn't want to attack there. I was running low on stam. I didn't pick up the other fucking Somber 3, dude. You goddamn idiot. It's misrouting. I mean, I could, like, pick one up over here. Fuck, man. No, I didn't practice the wolf. The wolf can just do some bullshit sometimes. He happened to do the bullshit 5 times in a row in a practice match against Bree. That's what I said at the time, but nobody wanted to fucking listen, bro. So I don't know. This is unoptimal, obviously, but we're gonna do it nonetheless. I've never actually done this skip before, so we'll see how this goes. All right, cool. We're supposed to just pick up the 3, but I mean, fuck it. It's gonna be slightly slower.
presume. Oh, I am an old soul here, perhaps.
Picking up the 3 wouldn't have been enough. Right? Perhaps a blessing in disguise. All right. I'm pretty sure Zoodle's going for imbued sword keys here. That would make the most sense to me. That diagonal could be an issue if he does get center square. There's also an Everjail up here. I don't know if it's relevant, but there is an Everjail. I kind of like the idea of Makar here for Altus access. Saves quite a bit on smithing stones. But there's still cemetery shades and I mean, I don't know. Getting Altus access is nice, bro. It's real nice. Kind of fucks over Crucible Knight and Misbegotten Warrior duo though. But if I win the Smithing Stone plus 12 square, it gets rid of that threat. Yeah, I don't hate the idea of going for Altus access next. Lane Dell's obviously pretty cool. Oh, fuck off. Really? I thought that would have been a stagger by now. Guess not. Thank you. I don't know. I'm not going for charged heavies there. Okay. I actually have character improvement idea here. We're not actually going to go for the Dectus medallion, but this is useful for... I don't know, maybe we're going for Dectus medallion, but nah, I mean, Makar makes more sense, I think. What I really want from here is the charged attack stuff. That's really what I'm going for. And then we'll finish it off by grabbing the Grace so that we can get weeping access a little bit easier. He hasn't gotten imbued sword keys yet. I mean, that makes me a little bit worried about, like, map development. Maybe I'm not seeing something. Some sort of late game bingo idea. I also have, what, one tree boss dead? Anything else that I haven't counted? I don't believe so. Maybe he's going for cracked pots. Doesn't seem like the right idea, but maybe. Okay, we go here. Right, and then we go here. I think we save runes right now to secure that smithing stone plus 12 square. That seems like a really important square if he's doing what I think he's doing, but honestly, he could be doing anything right now. I've got no clue what he's doing. So I need 10 more seeds. We're about to get one from here. There's 8 in Altus. And 1 from Stormhill Shack. That'll do. Okay, and then I gotta make sure I pick up all 12 fours in here. And then I could buy Finger Seal. Yeah, we buy Finger Seal and upgrade that to make the Remembrance Boss Incant Square a little bit more viable. Give me the fucking thing, please. Thank you. Okay, I think there's a couple over here, right? Yes. Now, Finger Seal is not a shit seal. Finger seal is the best low faith seal, as it should be. All right. It's hiding behind that pillar? That pillar. Okay. So we get the rest of these 4s. Save us some money. Alright, don't be a bitch, please. Well, that's a problem. Okay. So that means Kaled access. Wet Blades is probably coming next, but that's fine, I think. The threat there is the middle, so I put a bigger focus on Raya's hand, I think, now. That makes more sense to me. The diagonal's still there. Raya's hand and the smithing stone plus 12 are both relevant. I think he's going to be able to compete on Raya's hand faster. Okay. Stop hiding your fucking head, bro. Bloodhound Fang. All right. So she goes to like below Gillica, right? That's where Raya goes to? Okay, if he snipes it... Maybe I have to... yeah... If he snipes Raya's hand, it's a bit awkward. Where's the shack? Should be right around here. There it is. Yeah, I guess I rush Margit if he snipes it. Fuck.
I'll rip you. God damn it. Why did we?
All right.
Hello. Hello. It's rather my mistress, but I was a... Could I ask that thug only if you've... What a blessing. The thug should please. Please. Oh, thank you, kind. Did I forget? I see you are very to steady such, please.
Hey. And then I rush for smithing stone plus 12 immediately after this, I believe. Although, that would require getting the bell-bearing one. Do I do that? Oof. I don't actually know. I mean, that diagonal kind of scares me. Is it worth going for the bell-bearing one? I mean, obviously I can pick up the ones and the twos. Probably should have been doing that along the way. But sometimes, man, that just feels so inefficient.
I knew you. I hereby take my hand. Give I will pray.
Gotta wait for the loading screen. Okay. I mean, going for smithing stone plus 12 makes the remembrance boss with incants only a more viable square. So I don't feel too stupid going for it. Anonymous, thanks for gifting. Master Dean, thanks for the resub. What? How does that make sense, Wamu? I mean, Ancestor Spirit has synergy with Dragonkin, so maybe forcing that isn't, like, the best thing for us. But I don't know, it doesn't seem awful. I could really start pushing a row 1 idea, honestly. If I go for row 1 and get a lead on all those squares, his only bingo is row 5. And if I win incants only, then he's no bingos. Alright, let's go Smithing Stone plus 12. Let's get the incants only, and then let's start pushing row 1. As he's forced into doing Ancestor Spirit. Unless he gets that faster, in which case we change plan. I think he would struggle to do plus 12 first. I have to imagine I'm ahead on that. But yes, if he snipes it, that would be a problem. That would be quite the problem. I mean, I guess I race Ancestor Spirit at that point. I feel like in Zoodle's position, rushing the Smithing Stone plus 12 is not a good idea, though. Like, it's only good because it's what I'm doing, but why... That doesn't seem like it would be the first thing that he would guess that I would be doing. I would assume he would think I'm going for column 4 ideas. Because if he just claims that square and I'm doing something else, like Ancestor Spirit, that's just really bad for him. So I don't know. I don't feel like he would do that. Okay. Row 4 is also quite something, isn't it? Excuse you. So, you know how everyone's got a streamer name Ing emote? Where's my bushy Ing emote? I feel like I'm the one that bushy ings the most. And yet no one bushy ings me. I feel scammed. The fuck that hits me? The fuck am I doing? Can I have Melina take me there from this? I don't actually know if I can do this. Yeah, fuck it, let's find out. Nice.
Let my hand.
Did I get the bell bearing? I must have. $12, $11, $7, and a finger seal.
You're no match allowed. You're...
Okay, that's plus 13, but whatever. Oh, no, that was plus 12. All right. Cool.
Oh, welcome to I teach and explore so that one day ensuring. By the way, you most tarn you are well.
Is honed bolt any good? I got no fucking idea, bro. I got no idea how good these spells are. Fucking Christ. They don't look very good.
Golden Order shut.
They don't look very good at all. Oh, fucking penis. Sergio Flame is fucking horrendous. Yeah, I could make a move to Altus, you're right. We're not going to kill Ancestral Spirit. That would be very far out of the way. We're trying to kill Godric with incans. Yeah, I guess we can bully a Dawn. Yeah, fuck it, why not? He drops an incant. I came here for the book, but... seems like a nice efficiency choice. Jesus. Chill, dog. Chill. Okay. That's one Everjail. Oh, is it Whirlo Flame the one that sucks? No, I think Surge Flame is the one that... I think they both suck. Where the fuck am I? Nope, going the wrong way. Yeah, I could do the Crucible Knight Everjail for fucking incant checks. This incant square becomes much less desirable if he gets Ancestor Spirit. Because the whole idea is to make him do Ancestor Spirit and then let me use my lead to go kill Radon, get Finger Slayer Blade, and then have a big lead in Lane-Del.
I've decided I'm off in. We may not, if there's any. That's incantation. Very well.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Jesus Christ.
May the gold.
This is awful. Yeah, with all these shitty incants, maybe I should just go do Radon. Let's see if this gives a not shitty incant. Oops. Well, to be honest, the last bingo that I'm actually worried about is row 5, which is kind of the idea of this. Where am I going? Here. I'm not really concerned about column 2 or 3. I mean, I guess column 3 I could be concerned about, but if he marks Finger Slayer Blade, I probably just either have column 4 and win, or mark block with Magnus.
I've been doing and will happen.
Okay. No, fuck out. God fucking damn it. No, no, I don't care.
It's incantation. Very well.
Garank's Beast Claw, I think that can work. Poison Mist as well, I think both of those can work. Okay. Well, at least we're set up for it. But Remembrance Boss incants only is off in Nowhereville right now. Unless he starts threatening a bingo. But he's going to run into that exact same incant problem as I did, and he's not going to have a plus 12 seal. So, like, I don't know. I'm really not that worried. And killing Radon is going to mean that I have very quick and close access to Crucible Knight and Misbegotten Warrior duo if I need to do a panic block of some sort. I don't think I really needed that grace, but whatever. I guess it's a good grace for watchdogs. I guess. This is also a good play for the Cemetery Shade Catacomb synergy. And I do need to kill Remembrance. I need to kill a second Remembrance boss anyway. But I think Finger Slayer Blade as a square matters more right now, so that's what we're going for. I don't know, maybe I say fuck it and just run through Godric rather than going for majority play and just take the lane Del lead. But I don't know, I mean, that's potentially throwing, no? Getting that square and stopping row 5 kind of matters. But first, Finger Slayer. Which is gonna take a long fucking time. I don't know, like, does he even compete for Finger Slayer? I honestly don't even know, bro. Maybe I kill Radon and then I go kill Godric and then I go Finger Slayer? Because, like, he has to kill Loretta, but I don't, like... It wouldn't be out of... It wouldn't be inconceivable that I sniped him a couple times given the scoreline. So maybe he has very similar development to me. Oh boy. 20 Vig is an uncomfortable amount. I mean, I could kill Godric first, or I could just not suck. Okay, he goes for Wet Blades. It seems strange. I guess he doesn't see the row 1. Which, I mean, that's not super surprising. All those squares look like awful squares, but because they're all awful, that's kind of why they're good. I hope I don't run out of time. I shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't. There should be plenty of time. Okay. Thank you, Radon. All right. Not sucking is a good option. Okay. I mean, he's just like cleaning shit up, but the thing is, unless he snipes Remembrance Boss incants only, I don't actually care. Like, I'm playing a solo bingo game right here, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, unless he starts going for... Well, maybe I shouldn't say that explicitly so that Twitch chat doesn't start suggesting things. Fuck.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Yeah, my stagger got eaten.
Tarnished.
Fuck.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no. It's tightly. The guards, you'll breach the... Well, but of course.
Okay. Oh, I was supposed to level up Faith a little bit. I forgot about that part. Okay, that might change my decision making. Yeah, I got a plan. I got a plan. And I ain't saying it because it requires that Zoodle doesn't know what I'm doing. Not that Zoodle would cheat, but Twitch chat would. My faith in you is reassuring. Actually, I'm going to the wrong spot here. Oopsie. Man, I wonder what the poor fucking commentators are thinking right now. I have to be... I'm living in Pivot City right now, bro. Okay. I think that's one of the few bad options. Fuck. Okay, go Finger Slayer. Oh, it can be ashed? Oh, that's good news. Are you sure? Oh yeah, it's Smoldering Shield and the Viper Bite. No, Mirror's a medium shield. Now, he could just be going to go kill a second Remembrance right now, or maybe he already did kill a second Remembrance and he has a lead into Goldfree. In which case, that's actually very scary. I probably need to consider that. But he could be going for Finger Slayer Blade, but I don't know. That's not exactly what he's telegraphing here, right? I guess I like Landell better. But giving up that Remembrance boss Incants only square does not feel great. But I think we can do something about that. Maybe. Maybe he's going for Incants. Maybe he killed Radon with the claws. Possible. I mean, there's a whole bunch of development that I don't really know what he did. Which is concerning.
Names, but let me ask, are you here? Does your despite takes me back any interest? All I know, now's the time. Well.
Those of a chat find them well.
Okay, so it's reasonable that he went... No, that's not reasonable. That's 3 minutes. He didn't get through Mimic Turn. Yeah, so he doesn't have access to Upper Nokron. That's not what he just did there. Yeah, I bet these commentators are so fucking confused at what I'm doing here, dude. Nice. This is what I get for leveling Vig, right? Nice. Merry fucking Christmas. come here, you fucking dweeb. God fucking damn it. Yeah, why does the R1 have more hyper armor than the charged R2? Oh, no, 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 no. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. I have a better idea. Pivot again. I ain't pivoting. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I ain't pivoting. This was the plan from the beginning. I mean, I don't think, yeah, I mean, it's all just down to guessing what he's doing. And with killing a Dragonkin soldier, I mean, that's a confusing move. It's a majority move, so he's not recognizing the threat so far, I don't think, which is good news for us. Okay. He did Catacomb. Okay, that's amazing news. Fuck it up again, bro. So that one didn't, I think that one didn't work because I wasn't sprinting? I don't fucking know, bro. I didn't get the backhand animation. That's what I wanted. I wanted the backhand animation. All right. Two catacombs. Presumably going for cemetery shades? Yeah, I mean, I just don't think he's recognized... Everything he's doing so far is just good news for us. He's not recognizing the threat of what's happening. Thing that he's most likely to be doing, I believe, that would be a problem for us, is Finger Slayer Blade. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough flasks. Flask square doesn't matter right here. There's 3 relevant squares on the board right now. Unless I run out of time. But I don't think I'm going to run out of time. Blue doesn't count. What are you talking about? Yes, blue counts. What the fuck? These don't have any blues. Aiden, thank you for the prime.
Thou must have, though I have no intriguing. Wilt thou? I am the wit that I might well. I thou wert, but I require. I anticipate.
Yes, I don't know what since I ask. I reside in...
Oh, you've defied grand again. The carrion eye, you.
Okay. I still haven't upgraded my weapon, by the way. It can be +5 and I just haven't done it yet. I literally haven't marked a square for 30 minutes. Which may seem like the scoreboard might lead you to believe that I'm losing, but pretty sure I'm not. I mean, no, I'm not worried about finishing in time. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm worried about because I still don't want chat to go spoil. Well, the thing is, I think the crossover of people that would spoil and the people that understand bingo is not very big. So yes, I agree. If you understand bingo, you should probably understand what's happening. But I don't think there's many that would spoil that do understand. Okay. Actually, nope, that's the wrong idea. Now, there is a consideration here. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna big dick it. I gave myself as much reactivity as I could with this consideration, and I have come to the conclusion that we're just big dicking it. Really? Yes. Rush Elemer, good plan. I like it. Maybe it's Fia's Champions time. I don't care that it's not on the board. It's Fia's Champions time. Imagine Tomo's reaction if we pivoted to Elemer. Okay, dude. All right. So if we win the gold free square, which at 117, which was 6 minutes before I marked Fingerslayer Blade, Zoodle went for the catacombs, which granted, he hasn't marked Cemetery Shades yet. So maybe he started thinking about row 1. Maybe. But as far as I know, he only has 1 Remembrance dead, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have pre-killed DTS. So I'm pretty sure I'm ahead on this. Oh, I guess that was actually 11 minutes ago because I had to go kill, whatever his name is. I don't know, maybe I'm not. But this is the idea. God fucking damn it, dude. Why didn't I just crouch earlier? Okay, what? I'm actually just getting fucking bullied here. Can you fuck off? Oh my god. This is the most scuffed lane Dell I've ever had. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's say we do lose gold free. Well, I obviously have to rush tree bosses. But that's very bad. If I lose gold free, we probably lose the game. But tree bosses is what we have to do. Oh, no, 9999. I don't want to talk to you.
For bringing here and thus I shall farewell. I shall leave. I wish you luck. You have. I have no.
Can you leave me the fuck alone, please? Okay. Well, that looks very good for us. Why do I need so much vigor? It's like 40 vig, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes, now it's Elimer time. Can you stop being a bitch? Perfect. Beta jump, that'd be nuts. All right.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Oopsie. All right. Bushy's so clean tonight, he'd be kicked out of TwitchCon. Okay, dude.
Allow me, you are
Oh yeah, we got time, man. No doubt about it.
And become my purpose. So I'd like you to the flame and guide.
The fuck did I just press? Alright, didn't mean to press all that, but I. Yeah, time to pivot, bro. Yeah, bro, we have a fucking tower incident now, bro. This was super fucking long bingo, which I imagine Zoodle just didn't look at it because Finger Slayer Blade and Morgoth's Great Rune. Are you fucking serious? Who's gonna do that? I'm trying to consider if I light the fire. I don't think I do. I got lots of health. No, there isn't a stake. The run back to this is fucking absurd. But the thing is, like, I don't know how much of a lead I have on him on this. Like, obviously I'm in front of him because I did Godfrey. I don't know how in front of him I am. Every sane person would get the grace. Alright, fuck you then. I ain't sane. Oh boy. All right, chill, dog. I didn't mean to riposte, but whatever. It works. Yeah. I ain't sane. Don't need to be sane. Sanity is for the weak. It truly is. Would I have gotten the grace if the chatter didn't say that? No. Like I said, I don't know where he is. He could be close. It's reasonable to think that he could be close, and I really should not be dying to that fight. Play fast, YSN. Let's go. Let's go. 1 and 2, baby. One and two. I gotta pee. Oh, fuck.
Welcome in, Bushy. GG's, man. GG's.
Hi, congrats, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a interesting match overall, man. How do you feel about it overall?
Yeah, I feel really good. I saw, I don't know, a couple squares in, I saw the row 1 idea as well as the column 4 idea. Obviously, I couldn't find any good incans for a while, so I wasted a bit of time going for that. But generally the plan, it went about as to plan.
Gotcha. Okay. We had a little bit of a question between the Royal Revenant here that both you and Zoodle were kind of going for in the early game. Any real reason why you just kind of decided to go for that square?
So I really like the look of Loretta because it was a diagonal.
Yeah.
And I was accounting for him to get imbued sword keys. And that diagonal was a little bit scary, so I was like, all right, we want Loretta, and I was like, okay, Loretta's right there, Royal Revenant's right there. Royal Revenant's a little bit faster, so I'm gonna go for that first.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Just because it's on the way type of a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I liked both of the squares, and I figured, you know, go for them in order. If I end up getting sniped off of Loretta, okay. You still go 1 and 1, right?
That's super fair. That's super fair. And did you ever? I'm assuming you were looking at column 5 maybe at some point, or sorry, column 4 at some point with the Ancestor Spirit, or was that just keeping it open just to buy some time for other stuff?
Oh no, I definitely liked column 4. I was never planning on actually going for it. I was planning on getting 4 squares and forcing Ancestor and then going for row 1, but getting that 4th square, there was no good incans anywhere.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. So you were looking at row 1, so pretty early on. Is that what you'd say?
Yeah, I think, yeah. When I started going for Makar, the Ruins to Rune Precipice, I saw the Smithing Stone plus 12. It was going to make that a little bit cheaper. And I was thinking maybe combo that into the Remembrance boss with incants only. And I obviously won the Limgrave with a +0 weapon. And so at that point, with just one square on the bingo, I was like, oh, yeah, that's quite the progression bingo there. I don't think if I win those 2 easy squares, he would really be able to develop into those late game squares as efficiently as I would.
Yeah, gotcha. That's super fair. That's super fair. Were there any other lines maybe that you were considering beyond row 1 at some point, or was it just like row 1 from the very get-go? Was there any other columns maybe that were, or rows that were had your interest?
I mean, you know me, I always play for majority right at the very beginning and let a couple squares get marked to determine what the bingo threats are. Yeah. But just based off of the early game squares that I saw, row 4 is kind of threatening. It never really became relevant during the game, but yeah. Yeah,
surprisingly, Crackpots was definitely on the board a little bit longer than I expected. And we saw that you didn't start with the Crackpots as a keepsake as well. I'm assuming you just didn't really care for that. You weren't really eyeballing that from the beginning, or maybe you didn't see it. But
I'm pretty sure I literally didn't see it. But either way, I don't think I would have taken the Crackpot keepsake anyway.
Fair enough. Gotcha. It looks like Zoodle is ready, by the way. I'm going to bring in Zoodle as well. We'll talk a little bit about post-game here, too, then. Welcome in, Zoodle. GG's, man.
GG's, dude. Super well played for a first game.
Thank you.
Yeah, GG, Zoodle.
Thank you. GG's, Pussy. That was pretty good.
How does it feel getting your first Bingo Brawlers match in?
Pretty good. I was stressed all day. Because pretty late, right?
Yeah, I got you.
It was really nice. I had a lot of fun while in the match.
Well, that's good. Did you have any specific strategies in mind when you went into the match? Did you want to like force a bingo right away, or were you just going for like a scatter shot type strategy in the beginning?
More like scattered. Unfortunately, my Royal Revenant didn't work out at all. I felt very comfortable with that and practicing, but today it just didn't work out. And for some reason, okay, hear me out, everyone. Okay, hear me out. That Great Stars in randomizer is great, but for bingo is absolute fucking trash. Holy shit! The thing did no damage on +12. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was decent. The bleed wasn't too bad, but the overall base damage is not that great.
Yeah. I thought the bleed also procs maybe, like I thought, with the stagger on the R1s, maybe on Magnus, whatever. But did no damage on +12.
Yeah. That being said, though, like you with the low weapons that you had, like that was pretty impressive still. And for both of you, just so you know, like it ended up being really, really close to that Morga. I mean, maybe a little less with the Morga just because of the run to the Great Rune, but it was a lot closer than it might feel for either of you. I'm not sure.
How close was the Godfrey? I definitely knew he could be close, so I was a little bit concerned. I
was in Avenue.
Okay.
I was quite far away. It was like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like maybe if you had died Bushy, he would have gotten that from you. It wasn't like the closest thing ever, but close enough for it to be relevant, I think.
When did you start going for it, Zoodle?
So pretty late. The thing is, I was pretty behind with everything, and I focused on blocking, and I didn't see that row 1 works out so well with each other with Loretta, Fingerslayer Blade into Godfrey into Morga. I didn't see that. I think I saw that when I blocked every column and thought of, okay, now I need to block more to like, catch up. And then I realized, oh shit, that works out really well. And yeah, that like, then after Catacombs, I started going there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then sadly, I think Zoodle died to Tree Sentinel 3 times. I think if you would have gotten a first try, he would have definitely been way closer on Goldfree. It would have been possibly you both in the same fight at the same time.
Yes, totally.
So that sadly happened. But overall, though, it was a really, really solid performance from both of you.
Yeah.
And,
I was hoping that Zoodle, you would have well, just I mean, in your case, like it would have been cool to see the smithing stone plus 12, which it looks like you knew that that's what you wanted as well, and you had been planning for it. But that Bushy getting that really hurt you because you had a convenient smithing stone weapon. So that is definitely something to note too. That that square was pretty close and ended up kind of not working out for Zoodle, but obviously working out very well for Bushy.
Yeah, that square was very important. That diagonal was terrifying.
Was there any specific bingo line that you're looking at by the Zoodle besides the diagonal before that got sniped away from you?
Row 3, the diagonal, and column 2.
Okay. Yeah. Column 2 seemed like a really, really good pick after you started like acquiring some different squares, especially after getting Godric with the Veteran's Prosthesis, which, by the way, was kind of disappointing on the damage as well. I was hoping it would deal a little bit more damage.
Yeah, these things are trash, right? Like, does lightning and does nothing. Am I right?
Yeah, that wasn't as great as I hoped it would be. But I was hoping you'd use the Ash of War just maybe a little bit more, because I was curious if how much damage it would do. But I know that like it's a huge wind up to even use that. So, yeah. But I mean, still like a lot of good picks on squares. Like you went for a lot of squares that weren't contested, which I think is a good thing. So you don't have to like race for every single option that you're going for. So that was really cool to see that you both went for pretty much different squares and try to get your own ground on the board.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At the beginning, it really seemed like you guys didn't really care about what each other were doing. But yeah, I mean, you guys did bosses really well. A lot of clean bosses. Bushy, that Hitless Morgott was extremely impressive. Your damage was good, but I mean, so were the strafes and the dodges. Really, really well fought.
Yeah, thank you.
And you needed to have a clean fight on Morgott. I think if you had died or if you had trouble on it, Zoodle could have caught up on that. So really, really well fought for you. And Zoodle, I mean, for you also first tried Morgott, super well fought. Just really, really impressive boss fights on both ends. So GG's to both of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So did you see that Leandel skip?
We did.
We even zoomed in on it.
Zoodle, that was super, super good. You were so confident. You just full force went into that. Really well done, man. Really good work for both of you.
But with that being said, GG's to both of you guys. Thanks for stopping in.